Hey guys, welcome back to Aqua Az. This week's a bit of an off-the-cuff video. Woken up today, Saturday, by the time you guys watch this, Saturday last week. Woken up to a surprise. My father-in-law's decided that he wants to buy me some discus for my birthday, which I'm super amped about. We're gonna go discus shopping today, get these guys behind me, another couple of friends. So we'll have a look at the trip there, trip back, and acclimating these guys and getting them in the tank. So let's get it. I chose not to film once we got to the pet shop. It wasn't that we weren't allowed to, I just didn't want the added pressure with those guys being so busy that day of someone running around with a camera in their face, so I left it at that. And as us fish keepers do, got super excited once I had the fish bagged up and walked out the door that I completely forgot about the camera until I got home, so there you go. But we'll catch up as soon as I walk back into the door. We've made it. Let's have a look and see what we've got. We ended up going with 2 discus. First one, we'll have a look in the bag if we can see. Get these guys out before I float them quickly. Now this guy here, so we went with a white butterfly. I don't know if you can see him in the bag. It's double bagged at the moment. I'll get rid of the outside bag to be able to float him. But super stoked with that one. And then the other one we went for I'll get him in the tank as soon as I can. He's struggling a little bit more. Sort of like a red melon, probably a bit lighter. Anyone can sort of give me a heads up what they think he may be. It's sort of red lemon sort of direction, but we'll get him in the tank. We'll get rid of this outer layer and then we'll get them floated in the tank and we'll have another look. Alright guys, so we've got the bags in the tank, floating them, getting them to temp. The temp in the local pet store that I got them from was a little bit higher. I run my discus tanks at 28, mainly because I also have Congos and a black ghost and things in there. It's not going to hurt the discus. The growth rate will slow a little bit with not having the temperature as high, but I'm going to have to float them in the bags for a while just to get them used to that temperature and bringing the temperature down slowly in those bags. The pH was actually nearly identical to the pH that I have in this tank, so I'm not going to drip acclimate them in a bucket. I don't think I need to, not when the pH is there's 0.1 difference. I think they're going to be okay. So this guy, as I said, is a white butterfly, looking super cool, super stoked with him. Very happy, loving the colours. Went for a change up to try and get a bit more pop in the tank, and we're thinking sand mirror is what he looks like. He was listed as an assorted discus, so I'm sort of trying to stop it. He is highly stressed. I'm about to turn the lights off on this tank to try and get the stress down a little bit more. Hopefully he will come back. So yeah, I'll come back once we release these guys into the tank. Alright guys, so these guys have been in there for about half hour, 40 minutes. The water temp would have dropped. As I said, the pH is nearly identical in my tank to the fish store, so I'm not going to worry about drip acclimating too much. What I'm going to do for those guys that watch me who don't have as much fish experience, I don't want to tip the water straight out of the bag that's come from a different aquarium. I don't know what may be in the column of that water. So what I'll do is open the bag, tip the water out through a dip net, and which will leave a fish only, and then I'll place him straight back into the tank. So let's go. So there you go, guys, 2 new discus. Super stoked with the present. Thank you so much to the father-in-law and Jetta who got me the second one. Super pumped. Those guys have fitted in really well. They've settled in really well, and everything's coming along fine. I really hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and I look forward to seeing you guys next week. See ya.